Welcome in today's Cultures Unpacked, where we're talking about China. And I believe China is a very nice topic because many people learn Chinese, including me. I learned Chinese as well. And what we're doing today is we're going to start and go to the park. This is what I do every morning. A lot of people like walking, and the outdoor conditions sometimes, like weather, doesn't allow them to walk outside because it's cold and it's icy. It could be freezing and your hands could be a little too cold and uncomfortable. And that's why I would suggest, if you like one of my clients, let's call her Samantha, and she likes family and she likes cooking, but she also likes walking, but she likes also cooking. And so the walks outside that you did in summer on the beach could now be replaced by indoor activities like cooking with the family, cooking food recipes. And this is all about just doing it, you know. And if you can do it and bring the language into it, this is a plus. And right now what we're doing is we're outside. My weather conditions allow me to be outside and the sun is shining, and so I'm enjoying being barefoot on the freshly cut grass right now. This is very good for my simply for my body and for my blood circulation, but also for getting out any energetic blockages. But this is also going to be a vlog style because yesterday it was a very, very productive day for the business and for the language community, and now we're continuing on going back to the roots and doing the Cultures Unpacked. Today's topic is going to be China, where we're talking about mostly the Asian, you know, like what. One moment. Oh. Help, sir? Yes, I'm just helping someone. One moment. Yeah. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's do it together. China. We're saying this in English, but China, Chinese, its lessons. And what are the main 3 lessons that I've learned through Chinese? Cultures Unpacked, this episode. It's the 6th episode. And I'm so happy to share that we are officially signed up for over 4 platforms. So it's going to be a very nice journey. People from every age and people from anywhere in every country are signing up for the multilingual chat. People inside of my DMs are ready to join right now. Only today, 2 countries joined the chat, and this is amazing to know that any language that you guys speak, there's gonna be representatives of that language there. And so we're gonna go ahead and do this vlog together. Do you want to be, if you're here, what is the language you're trying to learn, or what is the language that you speak? So let's get into it. We're going to Chatuchak Park. It is known to be okay, let's go here. On the weekends there's a market, right? And it is known to be one of the biggest markets in Asia. And so this is where we got towels and all sorts of stuff. This is food, and a lot of even Europeans or even Americans are there. And there's lots of countries represented. And so that was a very pleasurable stuff to do here, because it's hot outside, right? And that's the same in China as well. In summertime, especially where I was in China, I was in more of like the middle of China. That means in the center of China. I would say in the center east right? And so it was Anhui province. It was 2 times I went for an extended period of time, and it was for around 21 days and up. This is really a time period where you can learn a lot from that country when you stay there. And so I was there. I was in summertime. It was so hot there that if you would go under this blatant sun, you would immediately sweat. And back then, maybe we weren't prepared to be in that sun, and we wouldn't have long. And that's why I'm sharing even Cultures Unpacked. This is what I'm wearing right now. This is the outfit. I can even put the phone down for you guys, and so you can see what I'm wearing to go out to the park at around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I will leave you guys with the beautiful flowers. Alright, so this is what I'm wearing, and basically it is silk trousers. And these are very flowy together with silk arms, and I'm also covering my head and my hair with just a silk bonnet. And the reason why I'm doing this is because the sun here is very fierce, and it's even though right now it's December and we are in the northern hemisphere, so the sun is kind of low right now. It isn't so impactful and so energetic, but at the same time it is still very fierce, and whatever the sun touches, it is very hot and it dries immediately. I love Asian countries. Why? Because you can put something to dry and it immediately dries in around 2 hours, and that's why I just leave it 1 day to fully dry, and then overnight, even at the next morning, I just dedicate and fold and put it back to where it belongs. And this is a very beautiful routine to do. Yeah. And so this is the I would say the positive parts about being in those warm countries. And so China is one of them. And the first lesson about China and the warmth is that the heat makes you resistant. And you just wanna, whenever you're in the heat, like it pushes you. And especially when you are together with people who are sharing the same thing. At this point, me as an athlete back then in 4 or 5 years ago, I would love the fact that I would need to have 3 t-shirts alone to just go through a training. Why? Because it made me feel like, whoa, I'm actually doing work and I'm moving my body. And so I would see the Chinese ladies and men there training together. We would have around 3 trainings daily. 1 of them would be outside or for strength, so it's fitness training, and 2 would be specifically for badminton, where 1 is technical and singular shots, and the other one would be in a group. And the